A few months ago, the Lakers looked like they were done. They were losing games, their lineup kept changing due to injuries, and there didn't seem to be any direction. LeBron was still playing well, but he couldn't carry the whole team by himself. Every time he sat down, the team fell apart. The bench had no identity, and it felt like the Lakers were just waiting for the season to be over. Now things are completely different. The Lakers are playing with confidence, winning games, and looking like a real threat in the West. They're not just trying to survive anymore, they're competing. They've got rhythm, chemistry, and they're building momentum at the perfect time. You can see it in how they move the ball, how they defend, and how locked in they are in tight moments. This turnaround didn't happen by accident. It all started with one key decision that flipped the entire season around. A move that gave the team new life and a fresh identity. That move? Trading for Luka Dončić. Let's break down how that changed everything. Subscribe now, because real fans don't miss a single moment. When the Lakers traded for Luka Dončić, the entire league was stunned. Nobody saw it coming. Not the fans, not the media, not even some players. One day, the team looked stuck. The next, they had one of the most gifted offensive players in the league. Giving up Anthony Davis and Max Christie wasn't easy, but the Lakers needed more than just talent. They needed a new beginning. Luka gave them that. From the moment he put on a Lakers jersey, things started to feel more under control. The offense stopped falling apart when LeBron sat. Luka brought calmness to the court. He didn't rush, didn't force plays, just made the right decisions. His presence brought structure. Guys started moving better without the ball. The pace improved. Finally, there was a clear plan, even when the stars weren't on the floor. This wasn't just about adding another big name. Luka changed how the Lakers played and thought. He gave them a new identity. For the first time all season, they looked like a complete team, with a system, a purpose, and belief. And now, they're not just aiming to make the playoffs, they're thinking bigger. Putting LeBron James and Luka Dončić on the same team wasn't just headline grabbing, it was a basketball upgrade. These two see the game on a different level. They don't need to talk much on the floor because they already know what's about to happen. One leads with experience, the other with creativity, and together they make life easier for everyone else. What makes this duo so dangerous isn't just their talent, it's the timing. LeBron no longer has to carry everything. Luka sets the pace, keeps the offense flowing, and makes sure the team never runs dry. LeBron can now focus on what he does best, closing games, controlling tempo, and making winning plays. They now share the pressure, and that's key for a deep playoff run. As the season goes on, they're understanding each other better. They switch roles smoothly, adjust during games, and keep defenses guessing. It's rare to see two players with such control and patience play this well together. And when the pace slows down in the playoffs, that high IQ basketball becomes a huge advantage. While stars like LeBron and Luka grab headlines, Austin Reaves has quietly become one of the Lakers' most important players. He's not just filling space, he's making clutch plays, hitting tough shots, and stepping up when the team needs him most. From undrafted to putting up near all-star numbers, Reaves has earned his spot with hustle, smart choices, and serious confidence. Since the all-star break, he's been on fire. His scoring is up, his shooting is more efficient, and he's handling the ball like a true point guard. He's also been big in crunch time, dropping 30-plus points on playoff teams and helping seal tough wins. Whether it's hitting threes, making the right pass, or grabbing rebounds, Reaves is doing it all without flinching. What makes him special is how consistent he's been. When the big names rest, he keeps the team going. He's not just playing well, he's lifting the whole rotation. On a team full of stars and vets, Reaves has become the glue guy, and championship teams aren't built on stars alone. The Lakers bench has stepped up big time, turning what used to be a weakness into a real strength. Jackson Hayes has brought solid defense and strong finishes at the rim. Rui Hachimura and Dorian Finney-Smith have added toughness, size, and reliable outside shooting. Thanks to them, the stars can focus on their roles. Jordan Goodwin brings energy every time he checks in. He pressures the ball, disrupts passing lanes, and adds a spark to the second unit. And Gabe Vincent, now healthy again, has become a steady presence. He hits open shots and helps manage the pace in the second rotation. They might not get all the spotlight, but they're doing their jobs and doing them well. Together, this group has changed the team's entire dynamic. The Lakers don't collapse when the starters sit anymore. Now the bench keeps up the intensity and keeps the scoreboard moving. That kind of depth is worth more than people think, especially in the playoffs where every minute matters. Despite all this progress, there's still work to do. The defense isn't always sharp, especially against quicker teams. Sometimes rotations break down and give up easy points. Luka's offense is elite, but his defense is hit or miss. If he locks in, the team's ceiling rises. If not, it could be a real problem against tough opponents. Injuries are also a concern. Jared Vanderbilt just returned, but he doesn't look fully comfortable yet. Gabe Vincent missed most of the season, and others like Finney-Smith and Hayes have dealt with issues too. The Lakers need everyone healthy and in rhythm. 1 or 2 setbacks in the playoffs could change everything, especially in a Western Conference this tight. Another big question is what happens in crunch time. LeBron is known for staying calm and making smart decisions under pressure. Luka, on the other hand, is a deadly one-on-one scorer, but they haven't played a lot of close games together yet. Who takes the last shot? Who controls the tempo in the final minutes? Those are things the team still has to figure out, and the playoffs won't wait. Right now, the Lakers are in a good spot with a solid record, but the standings in the West are razor close. A couple of losses could drop them straight into the play-in. That's how tight it is. Teams like the Clippers, Thunder, and Mavericks are right behind them, and a bad week could flip everything. There's no room for mistakes, not this late in the season. The next few games are critical. They still have to face Oklahoma City, Dallas, and Houston, all fighting for playoff spots too. A winning streak could give them home court advantage, but if they stumble, they could end up with a tough first-round matchup. Dropping to 6th or 7th could mean facing Denver or Golden State early, 2 teams that have already caused problems in the past. It's not just about how many games they win, it's about who they'll have to face. Matchups matter. Starting the playoffs against a strong team can wear you down fast. That's why the Lakers need to stay focused, finish strong, and secure the best spot possible. One small slip in the standings could cost them everything. This Lakers team might not be the #1 seed, but they have something just as powerful: momentum. Since Luka arrived, the team chemistry has shifted. The offense flows better, the defense is more active, and everyone seems to know their role. LeBron doesn't have to do it all anymore. Now he can close games while Luka keeps the offense humming. It's the balance they were missing before. You can see the difference in how they play, and even how they act on the bench. There's more energy, more confidence, and more belief. They're not trying to be a super team, they're trying to be a complete team, and that might be even more dangerous. We've seen teams like that win titles before, not because they were favorites, but because they peaked at the perfect time. The Lakers already did the hardest part, saving a season that looked lost. Now comes the part where they have to prove what they're made of. They're not the favorites, and that's okay. Sometimes the most dangerous teams are the ones with nothing to lose and everything to prove. And right now, the Lakers look exactly like that kind of team.